Welcome to this post-race press conference for race 2 here at Assen in this penultimate round of the MCE Insurance British Superbike Championship. Congratulations to everyone who stood on the podium, and we'll start with JG Speedfit Kawasaki's Leon Haslam. And Leon, that's got to be a valuable third place going into the final round at Brands.
Yeah, it is. I have to keep telling myself about this championship. It's especially when you're in one of those battles, you just obviously want to win and make moves that you probably shouldn't when you're trying to win a championship. But it worked out really well for the championship. I was disappointed on the last lap, but you know, I was pushing hard. I was struggling a little bit the first half of the race. I managed to find a good rhythm towards the end, but I was just pushing the front really hard. And then we had a little bit of an issue on the back straight. The engine cut out on me, but yeah, big thanks to JG, Kawasaki, all the boys. It's so far so good, and we've got Brands 3 rounds to go, 3 races to go.
Did you ever imagine you would go in with such a lead?
No, not at all. You know, BSB is so tough, and we definitely had a hard part of the season, and when you qualify bad or having a bad weekend, you can be down 7th and 8th place. So, you know, the showdown's where it matters, and so far so good, like I said. And like I said, we've got to keep, got 3 more races to keep doing the same.
Congratulations on a fine podium and a great entertaining race as well. And turning to Josh Brookes for Anvil High Tag Racing Yamaha. Josh, great to see you back on the podium. That looked like a hard fought for second place.
Yeah, that's right. Certainly early. Is that working? Yeah. Certainly earlier in the race, I felt like I was giving everything I had, and everything the bike had was in that race, and it didn't seem to be enough to move forward. I was sort of just like a paying spectator. I just had to watch the guys in head in a battle. But fortunately, towards the end of the race, you know, the tyre was still working good in my bike, and the bike seems to, you know, the character of me and the bike together seems to be stronger at the end than it is at the beginning. So I started to become more of a player in the race at the end. And then also, everybody's desire to win was causing extreme moves and passes that sort of slowed the race up a little bit as well. So it meant it put me in a perfect position to make some passes. And, you know, it wasn't a win today, but it's almost like a win, you know, amongst the teams and bikes and riders I was racing against. You know, it's every point, you know, for me at the moment is extremely valuable. So I would have liked to have been, you know, more consistent in the showdown, but for whatever reason that hasn't been that way. But we're not down and out, you know. It's still, you know, anything can happen yet. So you know, that maybe these points are the most vital of the championship yet.
I suppose we'll know by the end of Brands Hatch.
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations, Josh. Good
Thank
to see you up here. And very good to see a return to the top step on the box for Bennett Suzuki, Sylvain Guintoli. And Sylvain, what's made the difference here this weekend?
Well, I think a bit of everything. We've got
no walls.
Yeah, that as well. But I think mainly is our package is starting to work now. We've got since Alton Park, we've got the factory swing arm back, which I liked at the start of the season, but then we went back to the standard one, and now this is starting to work better. We're understanding it better, so you know the bike is still moving forward. We've got a very strong engine for now. We were not really able to use, but here we found some good balance, and you know, it's great to be back on the top step. Great to be back on the podium because that's been a while now. And great to be back fighting with the boys. The 2 races actually were very good. I was disappointed in race 1, missing out just by a little bit. So great fight on track, and I think, you know, it seems like I think the rule book in BSB just allows so many different lines and so many different approaches to the track and the corners. So it just creates good racing, and this is what we saw today again. A lot of opportunity to overtake. Some bikes with different strengths, and you know, a lot of fun really to ride. I really enjoyed it today. So yeah.
It did look at one point as though you were going to part company with the Bennett Suzuki coming out of the chicane.
Yeah, I had a few moments. Sometimes I still have to remind myself that there's no traction control. And what it is when you overcook a bit of corner, you can't just rely on the traction control and steer it anyway and muscle it in. So this is something I'm starting to understand as well. With this rule book, you can't override the bike as much. So I need to slow down to go faster, basically. And this is what I tried to do today, and it worked.
Well, many congratulations. Good to see you back here. First win since 2009 at Brands Hatch, I think. So congratulations. Good to see you here.
Yeah, in BSB, yeah, it was.
BSB,
it's great, especially after this season. You know, it's been difficult this season, and obviously I had expectation. Everybody had expectation, but it's not easy. The level here, the boys here are quick with a lot of experience. There's very good bikes, with a very good technical level as well. So it's not easy, and it's never a given. You know, no matter what you've done in the past. So it was good to put everything on the balance this year and try and adjust and come out with a win is great.